Oh, Namasivaya. Everybody talk about Jagannath. Lord Shiva is neglected his own city of Bhubaneswar. So let us pray Lord Shiva for a good conference. All the dignitaries in the dais and friends. I start with Thile Thaupache Tomka Apara Swastha Nata Satakara. So we are talking about health. As we have got more and more money and more and more sick. At 70 years, my experience is 10 medicines. 2 for diabetes, 2 for blood pressure, 1 for heart, indigestion, 1 for sleep, 1 for backache, 2 for joint pain, 3 vitamins, 1 for vitamin D. क्योंकि vitamin D deficiency in India is 95%. The study in our AIMS shows that there is enough sunlight in India, but we don't get it. So, same thing we also saw in Sanjagan Institute, that our body is not exposed to sunlight, so we have to take a vitamin D. So, what are the diseases then? We have 10 diseases, we are talking. But we will not consider that first disease for heart attack. If you go anywhere in the world, heart attack. Second is brain hemorrhage. Third thing is cancer. But in India, third thing is accident. If you are lucky enough to survive 50 years, then you can die no more by accident. But you are within 20 and 40 years, 90% chance of dying not by heart attack, not for this, that injury. So you have to see what age group we are talking about, because I think there are some people young here. So we say that what can you do? So we lead a disciplined life. I say that what is disciplined life? Get up in the morning, have some normal food, have what is that balanced food, and do some exercise, take some water. Even if people don't drink water or take too much of water, how much water one can take? When to take water? Anybody can tell? No. If you have take summer, we have take 2.5 liters of water. You take 1.5 liters of water before 12 o'clock, so that you leave very little water for the night. So by 7 o'clock evening, you can take out of 2 liters, out of 2.5 liters, 2 liters. And night don't take. Most of the people complain when they come to us, I am getting more, I have diabetes, I am getting a lot of water, urination throughout the night. Then you have to go to history, then ask how much water you take in dinner. You have dinner at 10 o'clock, after that you take a half a liter, then what will happen? So our food is not alright, drinking is not going to sleep. Most of us sleep after 10, 11, 12. When we did a study at AIMS, Bhubaneswar, none of our students sleep before 2 o'clock. They have 25% diabetes. If you do not do the study, 25% people at AIMS Delhi, Bhubaneswar, between 17 years and 20 years are diabetes, 25 years are blood pressure, and 40% overweight. So what will happen? Motapa sabu roga maye. The old overweight is mother of all diseases. What is overweight? For a man of 45, a man of 45 or 50, if he is 5 feet height or 50 kg. So man of 45 to 50, 5 feet height, 45 50 kg. A female is 5 kg less. So most of us are more than 50 kg. If you are 5.5 height, male, you should have 60 kg ideal. If you are 5.5 height and female, you should have 55 kg. How many are this standard? How many? In that standard, most of will be overweight. So what will happen? At young age, you will have hypertension because you don't see it. How many people see their children blood pressure at 15 years? Just your hand. No. What I did when I was at AIMS, and before coming to AIMS Bhubaneswar, I took the blood pressure of my brother and sister's children, 8 of them. I found all of them hypertension and diabetes. They are between 15 and 20 years. That means the exact time, yesterday I heard somebody's 27 years, he died of heart attack. Are you surprised? No. The blood pressure and diabetes starting at 15 years, when it takes 12 years old, the artery doesn't get clotted in 1 year. The artery has to take 15 years to get clogged. We are doing angioplasty. What for we are doing angioplasty? Artery is blocked. This artery for getting blocked will 10 to 15 years. That means if somebody dies of heart attack at 12, 25 or 30, he has been already diabetes, blood pressure, diabetes, overweight. Lot of people come to us, they say that we have diseases like diabetes and blood pressure. Wife and husband earning 10 lakhs. Multinational company, they don't sleep in the night, throughout the day sleep. So what is happening? For us, money is very important than life. So, if we imagine money is your life, then forget your life. How long you are going to survive? So I would rather tell you all of you, balance your diet, sleep at right hour. If you want to sleep, get up 5 hours or 6 hours, sleep at 10:30, get up at 4 o'clock, do whatever like. I tell all the students, get up at Brahma Muhurta. I don't know how many of you know what is Brahma Muhurta. If you read 1 hour, Brahma Muhurta is more than 4 hours in the Rakshas Muhurta. So we divide the day 4 times. Brahma Muhurta, Deva Muhurta, Mana Muhurta, or Rakshas Muhurta. Rakshas Muhurta in scientific term called negative energy. Negative energy. That means from 9 o'clock to 3 o'clock, is 6 to 7 hours is Rakshas Muhurta. Because we are all giving up negative energy to society, to our atmosphere. As soon as people sleep by 3 o'clock or 2 o'clock at night, the negative energy come down. By 4 and 4:30, it will be all positive. So you tell our children that if you read 1 hour, the people say me, I have got 90%. I say you would have got 95%, 100%. You could have read not throughout night, but sleep at 10, get up at 4, and read for 3 hours, 4 to 7. You would have got much better work. So we have to change our life according to our need, what is good versus what is bad. The problem is that our education doesn't give us knowledge. Our education gives us certificate, package and money. So our education doesn't give us, if you look at the doctors, how many are smoke and drink? Large number. And they have more stress than you. Because they have on more money and not your net. So what happens? Doctors live less. Their long activities give them less life. All over the world, doctors live much lesser than general public. So if I are going to survive 75 years, I am to survive 70 years. 5 years difference life. Go to any country. Because we are always more stressed than anybody else. No holidays, no Sunday, no August 15, no Dasara. Is it? Everybody comes to hospital thinking that it's the birthright to have a right treatment. Unless you go to private hospital. When you go to AIMS and stand in a queue for 5 hours, you think, what I have done? I wasted 5 hours. But you did not think that for every good thing you have spent time. If you take Rajdhani Express from here to Delhi, you have to waiting list and spend more. That is true. AIMS now has created, Government of India has created 23 AIMS. And what has happened? They don't have teachers. I spent whole my life at AIMS Delhi, 43 years. But by making more AIMS, I think that is the greatest injustice for the society. Because if you go to Ranchi, if you go to Dibrugarh, if you go to Assam, thinking that they are as good as AIMS Delhi. No. If you make Supreme Court in every state, it's not good. So I told 3 of our ministers, Dr. Ghulam Nabi Azad, Dr. Noida and Dr. Harshvardhan, don't make this. You have to communicate. What should you do? you get multi-specialty hospital. Now one AIMS costs 2,500 crores. In 2,500 crores, we can make 2,500 beds. We calculate one bed for 1 crore. And if you have 1 crore for 1 bed, then suppose we have now, if we have made AIMS now, it will cost 2,500 crores. We have 500 crores hospitals in Sambalpur, one is Parampur or Kolhandi, one here. So what has happened? Our money is not properly utilized. On the other hand, you are producing handicapped. I said you have one healthy child or 10 handicapped children, but they want handicapped children because they saw it will get vote for them. I have no hesitation to say they are more vote oriented than the health oriented, because all the 23 AIMS, some are the no director, some are the no medical superintendent. And then what happened now? You go there in these AIMS, 70 posts are vacant out of 300. Then what happens? The top people come for 5 years, they have experience in AIMS, go, and then they will say, because everybody comes to AIMS for experience, after experience they will go and make money. So I think if you have to give health as important, look at all facets of health. Okay, all facets: food, sleep, water, exercise, getting on the early morning, sleeping early. Health is not a single thing. If you think give one tablet of health, that's not going to happen. Thank you very much.